We all have habits. These routines and patterns shape our daily lives, often without us even realizing it. Some serve us well, bringing structure and ease to our lives. They help us navigate the complexities of our day with a sense of order and predictability. Others, however, can become burdens. These are the habits that weigh us down, making each day feel like a struggle. These are the habits that harm us. They infiltrate our lives subtly at first, but over time their impact grows. They hold us back from living our fullest lives. We find ourselves trapped in cycles that seem impossible to break. Harmful habits can manifest in many ways. They are not always obvious, but their effects are deeply felt. They can be physical, like smoking or overeating. These habits take a toll on our bodies, slowly eroding our health. They can be mental, like negative self-talk or obsessive worrying. These thoughts can dominate our minds, leaving little room for positivity or growth. They can also be behavioral, like procrastination or isolating ourselves from others. These actions can prevent us from achieving our goals and connecting with those around us. Regardless of their form, these habits share a common thread. They disconnect us from our true selves. They create a barrier between who we are and who we want to be. They create a gap between who we are and who we aspire to be. This gap can feel insurmountable, leaving us feeling stuck and unfulfilled. This disconnect can lead to a range of negative consequences for our mental, physical, and spiritual well-being. We might feel a constant sense of unease or dissatisfaction. We might experience anxiety, depression, or low self-esteem. These feelings can become overwhelming, making it difficult to see a way out. Our physical health might suffer, leading to illness or chronic pain. The body often bears the brunt of our harmful habits, manifesting in various ailments. Spiritually, we might feel lost, empty, or disconnected from something larger than ourselves. This spiritual void can leave us searching for meaning and purpose, but there is hope. By recognizing these habits and understanding their impact, we can begin to make changes. Small steps can lead to significant transformations. We can replace harmful habits with positive ones, creating a life that aligns with our true selves. It's a journey, but one worth taking. The weight of habit can be heavy, but with awareness and effort, we can lighten the load. We can reclaim our lives and move towards a brighter, more fulfilling future.
The first step towards breaking free from harmful habits is self-awareness. This journey begins with a deep and honest look within ourselves, acknowledging the patterns that have been holding us back. We must shine a light on these patterns that no longer serve us. This involves honest self-reflection, a willingness to see ourselves clearly, and the courage to face our truths. We begin to observe our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors without judgment. This mindful observation allows us to understand the root causes of our actions and reactions. Ask yourself, what are the habits I want to change? What are the behaviors that no longer align with my true self? Why do I engage in these behaviors? What triggers them? Understanding the why behind our actions is crucial in the process of transformation. When are they most likely to occur? Identifying the specific times and situations that prompt these habits can provide valuable insights. This process of self-discovery can be uncomfortable. It requires us to confront aspects of ourselves that we may prefer to ignore, but it is a necessary step towards growth. It requires us to confront aspects of ourselves that we may prefer to ignore. This confrontation is not easy, but it is essential for true self-awareness. However, this discomfort is also a sign of growth. It means we are pushing beyond our comfort zones and moving towards a more conscious way of living. It means we are ready to move from unconscious living to conscious awareness. This shift is the foundation of personal transformation and self-improvement. As we become more aware of our habits, we can start to identify the triggers that set them in motion. This awareness is the first step towards change. These triggers might be external events, such as stress or social pressure. Recognizing these external influences helps us understand how they impact our behavior. But triggers can also be internal, such as our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. By identifying both external and internal triggers, we can begin to take control of our responses. This process of self-awareness and reflection is ongoing. It requires patience, persistence, and a commitment to personal growth. As we continue on this journey, we will find that the more we understand ourselves, the more empowered we become to make positive changes in our lives. Awakening to ourselves is a powerful and transformative experience. It is the key to unlocking our true potential and living a life of conscious awareness and fulfillment.
Once we understand our triggers, we can develop healthier coping mechanisms. This means finding new ways to respond to the situations that lead to our harmful habits. If stress triggers overeating, for example, we might explore stress-reducing practices like yoga or meditation. If loneliness leads to excessive social media use, we might seek out genuine human connection through volunteering or joining a group with shared interests. These new coping mechanisms should be life-affirming and aligned with our values. They should nourish our minds, bodies, and spirits, helping us to create a more fulfilling and meaningful life.
The key is to find practices that resonate with us personally. Experiment with different approaches.
Spiritual practices can be powerful allies in our journey of transformation. They offer us a sanctuary, a place to retreat and reconnect with our true selves amidst the chaos of daily life. In these moments of stillness, we find the strength to face our challenges with renewed vigor and clarity. They provide us with tools to cultivate inner peace, clarity, and resilience. Yoga, for instance, not only strengthens our bodies, but also our minds. Through the practice of mindful movement and breath, we learn to stay present, to listen to our bodies, and to honor our limits. Meditation, for example, helps us to quiet the incessant chatter of the mind. It is a practice of sitting with ourselves, of being with our thoughts without judgment. As we sit in stillness, we begin to notice the patterns of our minds, the stories we tell ourselves, and the emotions that arise. It allows us to observe our thoughts and emotions with greater detachment, creating space for acceptance and healing. Journaling can also be a powerful tool in this process, providing a safe space to explore our inner world, to give voice to our feelings, and to gain insights into our experiences. Prayer, in whatever form it takes for you, can provide comfort, guidance, and a sense of connection to something larger than ourselves. It is a way of reaching out, of expressing our hopes, our fears, and our gratitude. Whether we pray in a chapel, in nature, or in the quiet of our own hearts, it is a practice that can bring us closer to the divine. It can be a source of strength and hope, reminding us that we are not alone in our struggles. The act of prayer can be a grounding force, a reminder of our connection to the universe and to each other. It is a practice that can sustain us through difficult times, offering a sense of peace and reassurance. These practices are not about escaping from life's challenges, but about meeting them with greater presence and awareness. Mindful walking, for example, can be a way to connect with the present moment, to feel the earth beneath our feet, and to appreciate the beauty around us. It is a practice of being fully alive, of savoring each step, each breath. They help us to cultivate a sense of inner peace that is not dependent on external circumstances. In the stillness, we find a refuge, a place of calm and clarity. It is from this place of inner peace that we can navigate the ups and downs of life with grace and resilience, knowing that we have the strength within us to face whatever comes our way. Thanks for watching. Kindly subscribe to our channel and click on the notification button to get updates on our latest videos.